Welcome to Grand Prairie Update. I'm Don Johnson.
And I'm Terry Briggs. Here's what's happening in your city.
The votes are in, and Jeff Wooldridge has won the seat for the Grand Prairie City Council District 6. Wooldridge beat Warren Lundrum by a wide margin during Saturday's runoff election and will serve a 2-year term. He replaces Ron Jensen, who gave up the seat to enter the mayor's race, which he won.
And with that, Grand Prairie's Housing and Neighborhood Services Department officially opened the city's first zero-energy house.
Our windows are fiberglass frame, highest U rating you can get with krypton and argon gas charged.
The 3-bedroom, 2-bath home uses solar and wind power as its primary energy sources and was built with the latest in energy-efficient insulation, lighting, windows, and appliances. The new home will be used as temporary housing for GPHNS clients who have to be relocated as part of the department's rehabilitation and reconstruction programs. And it will also serve as a case study for the entire city.
We'll bring kids or busloads of kids to come through this house to see actually what they're learning on the ground, which is very, very unique for any city. And we have a relationship with those that are teaching sciences in the schools where we can do that. We want people in Grand Prairie to know that there's a place that they can come and learn, and not only just learn things that will help them every day. This will actually help save energy. We also hope that it'll help to make people build houses that will save energy in the future.
Hills says that the zero-energy home is expected to pay for itself in energy savings within 10 to 12 years. For information about housing department programs, go to gptx.org/housing or call 972-237-8040.
Grand Prairie is remembering Juneteenth with a Freedom March and other festivities. The celebration dates back to June 19, 1865, when Texas was officially notified about the Emancipation Proclamation, which outlawed slavery. 2 years later, the state held the first formal Juneteenth celebration, a tradition that continues today.
All right, let's go. Take that loud.
For the 10th year in a row in Grand Prairie, a cast of hundreds came to spend a night together, to walk and talk about a common cause: fighting cancer.
I'm here in honor of my 2 grandfathers, Ralph Gessner Sr. and Durwood Sutton, who both lost their battle to cancer.
If you have taken the drug Herceptin, raise your hand.
It was the 2013 American Cancer Society Relay for Life, and all of the participants collected pledges and then, as individuals or teams, came to walk the track at Grand Prairie High School for 12 straight hours to raise money in the fight against a disease that continues to affect millions of people of all ages.
Through the course of preparation for the relay and everything, we lost one of our little ones. And we had her funeral today, and her name is Faith. And Faith will be forever 10 years old. She lost her battle.
The American Cancer Society gets up every day, and not only do they start their relay, they start their marathon. They start their marathon to help find treatments and find a cure. And we hope and pray that one day they will find that cure.
It's estimated that worldwide more than 4 million people will take part in cancer relays this year. In Grand Prairie, over 30 teams and more than 440 people came to walk the track, many of them cancer survivors.
You know, you really don't know how your illness is going to end up, but you also have to band together, encourage others, and show them, the people that are fighting cancer right now, they need to know that, hey, we've been there, we fought it, we're victorious over it, we're here. So that's why it's important to me.
The Grand Prairie Relay for Life has raised nearly $60,000 so far. If you'd like to donate or for information, go to relayforlife.org or call 214-819-1221.
A little bidding goes a long way to help the Lifeline Shelter for Families in Grand Prairie. This auction is part of the annual Freedom Luncheon, which raises money for the Lifeline Shelter. The shelter helps pay for housing, utilities, food, and other services for families in a temporary financial crisis. Officials have not released a total from today's bidding, but last year the luncheon raised more than $90,000. You can get more information about the Lifeline Shelter for Families online at lifelineshelter.org or by calling 972-642-7744. Water restrictions are now in effect for residents and businesses in Grand Prairie. Here's how the mandatory restrictions work. There is no watering on Wednesday, Saturday, or Sunday. Even number addresses water on Monday and Thursday. Odd number addresses water on Tuesday and Friday. No one waters between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. In addition, you should not wash your vehicles at home or clean the driveway or sidewalks with the hose. The restrictions do not apply to hand watering or using soaker hoses. Grand Prairie buys nearly 90% of its water from Dallas, about 5% from the Tarrant Regional Water District, and gets the rest from city wells. Officials say the restrictions are being triggered by low reservoir levels in the Tarrant District.
Our wholesale water contracts provide that we institute restrictions when they direct us to do so, and the Tarrant Regional Water District has declared that restrictions must take place among their customers due to the lake levels, the water supply lakes being below the 75% level.
McCullough says more severe restrictions are always a possibility, depending on the kind of summer we have. In the meantime, code enforcement officers will be looking for anyone violating the current restrictions, which can lead to a citation and fine. For more information, go to gptx.org/waterwise or call 972-237-8401.
Paying attention to warning sirens could be a lifesaver this time of year in North Texas. This is severe weather season when tornadoes are the rule, not the exception, like the one that skipped through North Grand Prairie last spring. Emergency officials say that storm and the devastating twisters that hit Cleburne, Granbury, and now Oklahoma City should motivate us to get prepared.
Like developing their disaster supply kit or their communications plan with them and their family, or identifying where their safe location is, either at home or at work.
You can get more information about tornado preparedness on the city website at gptx.org.
A fogging truck could become a familiar sound this summer as Grand Prairie faces a new mosquito season and the threat of West Nile virus. Last year, North Texas had the nation's worst outbreak of the virus with 36 fatalities, including one Grand Prairie resident. That's why the city is beefing up plans this year to fight the bite. Extra personnel are on the street looking for pools of standing water and treating them with insecticide to kill hatching mosquitoes. Nearly twice as many traps are being set up to catch mosquitoes and test them for the virus. A new laboratory is also under contract to provide much faster results. And the city is changing its response when a sample comes back positive for the virus. Ground spraying will be done in the affected neighborhood on Thursday night and again Friday night, weather permitting. A spray notice will be posted on the city's website, Facebook page, and Twitter account. The reverse 911 system will contact people living in the affected area.
At this point, we really need people to develop a system of becoming aware of the city's results that are going to be posted on our webpage, and that can be either by, constantly checking in on our webpage, or through our Facebook page, or through our Twitter account. But also, if they are not currently have a home phone, we are asking them to come to the city's webpage and self-register the phone numbers that they would like to be contacted through by our automatic calling system.
Cummings says there is no way to predict the scope of this summer's West Nile threat, but everyone can help by following these steps to fight the bite. Drain pots, buckets, patio furniture, and low spots in the yard. If you own a swimming pool, run the filter and treat for algae. Wear insect repellent that contains DEET because it works the best against mosquitoes. Avoid going out at dusk and dawn when mosquitoes are feeding. If you do go outside during those hours, try to wear long sleeves and pants. For more information about the city strategy and other tips, go online at gptx.org/fightthebite. That's it for this edition of Grand Prairie Update.
Hope you'll join us again next time.